Übergrippen Climbing Crag in Stapleton, Colorado recently added a 100-foot-long bouldering wall right in their backyard. They utilized Buddy Rhodes Vertical mix. We had the privilege to work with them on this project. Let's check it out. Buddy Rhodes Vertical mix was chosen because it is a lightweight mix with exceptional adhesion. It's also a very eco-friendly mix with over 50% of recycled content. Other benefits of this mix include: it's flame rated, it's strong, durable, and long-lasting, and it's highly water, weather, and UV resistant. Once the location of the wall was laid out, holes needed to be dug so that 4x4 posts could be placed. They will ultimately support the bouldering wall. Pressure-treated plywood serves as the substrate of the vertical mix. Plywood also allows for wacos and holds to be bolted securely. Holes are drilled to allow for 3/8 T-nuts. Wire lath is required for all exterior applications, especially in freeze-thaw environments. This provides the vertical mix an extra layer of mechanical adhesion to the wall. It also allows for thicker lifts to be applied. Additional features were roughed in with wood and covered with wire lath. T-nuts are secured to the back of the plywood. The back side of the wall was primed and will not be used for climbing. The wire lath is attached with screws to ensure a secure bond. Long 3/8-inch socket head cap screws are inserted into the T-nuts to prevent concrete from filling the holes. Now it's time to mix the Buddy Rhodes Vertical Mix system. The primary material in the system is a lightweight pre-blended concrete bag mix. The second component is an economical bonding primer and cure promoter called ramp. When you are ready to mix, add clean water and undiluted ramp to a clean mixing bucket. Since it was very warm during the project, 50% of the mix water was substituted for ice. This allows the mix to stay cool and gives us a longer working time. The water and ramp are added first. Buddy Rhodes Signature Wine pigment was added to color the entire wall. 2 bags of vertical mix were mixed at a time. The material is mixed until homogeneous, light, and airy. The material is then applied by hand onto the wall. It works best if the material is first smeared in a thinner coat, followed by a thicker coat. The material is applied to a minimum thickness of 3/4 of an inch. The hand packing ensures that no air voids are left and adds to the rough texture that will ultimately look like the rock. A release agent is applied to a texture roller first. Then the roller is used to add a base texture and remove any finger indentations that are left over from the application. Multiple different tools and stamps can be used to create texture. Many of the natural features of the bouldering wall are also formed at this time. These processes take place while the concrete is in its plastic state. Buddy Rhodes ramp in a 50-50 dilution with water was applied to material that was starting to dry out too quickly before more material was added. This is important on hot or windy days to ensure proper adhesion between layers. At the end of each day, the completed sections were tarped with plastic. This ensures the concrete does not dry out too quickly and protects it from rain. Ramp is applied to all surfaces the next day before new material is applied. More material is mixed and applied. The vertical mix and ramp ensure consistent color throughout the entire project. The mix can be easily sculpted and formed for a number of different features. The longer socket head cap screws are removed to do the final texturing. An easy up tent was set up for areas of the wall that were in direct sunlight. Since the backside of the wall did not have any features, a hawk and trowel were used to apply the material. A texture roller was then used to give it a natural finish. Once the vertical mix was completely cured, it was time to get it ready for climbing. Atomic holds were used for the entire bouldering wall. Osiris will explain the features of the completed wall.
We kind of took features from a variety of different rocks. It's not just one kind of rock. So people looking at this who know geology will be like, what the heck happened here? But essentially we just took kind of our favorite things, a bunch of edges, rails, which are going to be like smaller crimps and whatnot. And then we also have wacos, which are going to be those big indentations in the wall. And those are kind of fun, like just bigger pockets. And then we added slopers and cracks. And on top of that, we T-netted probably over 500 holes in this wall, so we can put a lot of climbing holds on them. And just all sorts of fun stuff to keep people entertained. That was really the inspiration, just to kind of get people outside and allow people to have fun out here.